Hey, what's going on, all you lovely, fantastic people? Welcome back to my channel. Today is Wednesday, May the 17th. Eastern Conference Finals getting underway today. The Miami Heat are going to be in Boston taking on the Celtics. In this video, guys, we're going to talk about Game 1. I'm going to give you guys my pick for this game. We're also going to talk about the series, how I see it playing out, and I'll give you my play on the series as well. With that being said, guys, let's get right down to it. Game 1 of this Eastern Conference Finals matchup between the Miami Heat and the Boston Celtics in Boston Garden. Boston currently an 8-point home favorite. I had Boston also favored by 8. Briefly, guys, we're going to talk about each team, what they've done in the playoffs so far. Then we'll get into the head-to-head matchup and what we can expect out of this series. The Miami Heat guys, of course, entered this playoffs as the 8th seed. I needed the play-in tournament in order to get in. We all know they pulled off a big upset in the first round against Milwaukee. Played very well. Jimmy Butler was going off in that series. Of course, they did take advantage of Giannis being absent for the Bucks for 2.5 games, but you got to give him credit because the last 2 games that they did win to close out the series 4-1, Giannis was playing. In the second round, they took care of the Knicks in 6. I'd say a lopsided series. I think it was more so the Knicks playing bad than the Heat playing well. The Miami Heat guys, like I said plenty of times in a lot of my previous videos, they are a team built for the playoffs. Just look at the recent success that they've had. I think they pretty much won that series because the Knicks were a little bit out of sorts. I think the second round of the playoffs was a bit too much for them. The pressure did get to them. Miami took advantage of that, advanced. The Celtics have been struggling so far in this year's playoffs, have not really lived up to the hype so far. They needed 6 games in order to advance to the second round, beating the Hawks. They were in control for the most of that series, did look like the stronger team, but they did need 6 in order to advance. The previous round, guys, they got kind of lucky in game 6 in Philadelphia, the closeout game for the Sixers. They looked like they were going to get knocked out, but a huge couple of minutes in the fourth quarter by Jason Tatum. I think he hit 4 threes in a row, gave the Celtics that win, gave them another chance at home. They took advantage of that. They blew out the Sixers in the 7th game of that series. Celtics still in it, the favorite, not only to come out of this series, but to win it all. In this matchup, guys, I think it is a big mismatch between these two teams. I think the Celtics do have so much more firepower than the Miami Heat. Keep in mind, guys, the Heat are still playing without Tyler Hero. Of course, they've been faring very well without him so far. But I think the Celtics guys are a completely different animal. In my opinion, guys, this line is, of course, I have it estimated as an 8. This is pretty much because I try to think of what the bookies will give the public. The line is on point, even though if I was putting out a line for this game, it would probably be closer to double digits. I think this is a mismatch. I think the Celtics are going to capitalize. I'm going to be taking them with the -8 in game 1. And to be honest, guys, I'm also going to be putting in a bet for the Celtics to sweep this series 4-0. It pays a little over 5 times your money. I know a lot of people are going to be disagreeing with me on this, but I think the Heat are going to come down to earth from their very good performance so far. I think Boston is going to take advantage of this opportunity that they're getting to advance, and I think they capitalize and sweep this series. I like Boston -8 for game 1. I'm probably going to be betting them on every single game in this series. But for game 1, guys, Boston -8 is my pick. And this is what I got for you guys today on this Wednesday, May the 17th, and this Eastern Conference Finals showdown between the Miami Heat and the Boston Celtics. Quick recap, I got the Celtics with the -8 tonight. I'm also going to take a play on the series for a sweep, pays over 5 times, a little over 5 times your money on the Celtics. I'm going to be taking that as well. I think this is a complete mismatch. Of course, guys, these are my thoughts on this series. I know a lot of you will disagree and have your own thoughts. That's perfectly fine. Like I always say, I'm just here to give my thoughts and my picks. You guys are free to bet whatever you want. What I can do, guys, is I'm going to wish everyone luck on all your plays, tail or fade. It's all good. Like I always say, we're here for one common goal, and that is to get paid, get that money from those bookies. So, guys, with that being said, I'm going to wrap this video up, and I'm going to be back again tomorrow for Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals between the Denver Nuggets and the LA Lakers. Good luck once again, and I will see you in the next video. Later.